Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I need your help with something. There's a Dead by Daylight content creator by the name of Lynxy, who I'm sure a number of you are familiar with because she's a popular Dead by Daylight content creator who is very well known for being a Twins main. She held the world record for the fastest Twins 4K for a long time and is still ranked second, and is also ranked second for the fastest Twins Adept ever. But what's even better than getting a really fast 4K is going for trick shots, and Lynxy does this a lot, and she's great at it. Here's a few examples.
Yeah! First try. And Vic Man's there. Do we believe though? My boy! Yes! Hell yeah, baby! I can't snipe here because three trees, right? I'm gonna test it. Oh my god! I didn't even know! I was just testing it! I was testing if I could go over the trees! Oh. My boy! Yes! Let's go!
Lynxy is very fun to watch, very entertaining, and she's also just a delightful person. Any interaction that I've ever had with her in the community has been positive, and I've never seen any negative interaction that anyone has ever had with her. It's always been positive, and she's always just been delightful. Which is why it is so incredibly sad and unfair that Lynxy was diagnosed with breast cancer in April of this year. She recently uploaded a YouTube video on her channel sharing her story over the last 6 months and what it's been like going through chemotherapy and all of that, and I highly recommend that you guys go and watch that. And she mentions in the video that she was diagnosed with breast cancer at 26 years old, which is super rare and a super young age to be diagnosed with breast cancer. And not only that, but they did a bunch of testing, and she has no history in her family whatsoever of breast cancer. None of the women in her family had breast cancer, so it was just something like a just freak thing that was super unlucky to happen to her. Since her diagnosis in April, she has been posting a lot of updates on Twitter so that people in her community and just in general can know how she's doing and stay updated. Most recently, she just had surgery done, and this morning she gave an update saying that the doctors say that it went well. I think it's going to be a little bit before they know for sure if the cancer's completely gone, but the doctors are telling her that it went well. So the reason that I'm making this video is because in the past, when I've made videos where people are in maybe bad situations or are going through something, you guys always show up and show massive support and love to those people, and that's what I'm asking for, essentially. I have a feeling that Lynxy's going to get back to streaming soon once she recovers from her surgery, and I would just love for you guys to show up and show her as much love as you possibly can. I'm sure the majority of you watching have heard about how bad chemotherapy is and how sick that it makes you and how miserable it is to endure, and the majority of us have no idea what that's actually like to go through, but Lynxy just went through it, and not only that, but just had surgery as well. So I just would love for her to come back to streaming and not only have, you know, her community and the Dead by Daylight community, but also our community just showing up and showing as much love as possible. And down below, I'm going to be posting some links in the description. She has an Amazon wish list. She also has a PO box if you guys want to send her anything cool. And then I'm also just going to be posting her donation link directly from her Twitch channel if you guys want to donate anything to her to help support her medical bills or just donate to her directly. I'm going to have all of those links in the description so that you can support her however, you know, you're able to. And if you're not able to support financially at all, I'm not sure she expects that of anybody. Again, if you just drop a follow, put on the notifications, and then when she goes live and comes back from this battle that she has been going through, you guys can just go and show support and show love, and I'm sure that that would mean the world to her. She made a tweet recently about how there are some people saying she deserves cancer just because she plays Twins, and that is obviously just so insanely absurd for anybody to say. And we know it's a minority, right? We know the vast majority of people are not saying those horrible things or wishing that on anybody because of who they play in a video game. But when, you know, somebody's going through something like this, you know, obviously all of the kind words and support mean everything, but, you know, even though those comments that are made are not often, they can still stick with you and still bother you and make you feel like shit. And I just think that that's terrible, and I hate to think that she's received any kind of messages or comments like that. So you know, I think the best way to combat any sort of comments like that is just combat it with love and support, you know, as much as possible. So that's why I'm making this. I think I'm shaking my desk and moving my camera. Sorry about that. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Please keep Lynxy in your thoughts, because over the next couple of weeks, she is going to be receiving some very, very important news from her doctor regarding the results from this surgery. And you can also follow her on Twitter, where she posts the majority of her updates regarding her health and everything like that. So thank you again. I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.